I saw it a couple times, but yeah, I didn't see it in theaters. I didn't even pay for it. I saw it when they showed it on AMC.
Okay.
So, and yeah, I don't want to call it garbage, but it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
If I remember right, though, they did go back to.
Is he a child rapist?
Yeah, they did go back to him being a child rapist slash murderer.
Okay.
But I mean, like, it just wasn't. It wasn't good, but what's it called? Like, here's the reason why it wasn't good. Because, like, in the end, Robert Englund made fucking Freddy Krueger. You ain't gonna replace him.
No.
That's like one of those characters where it's like, no matter how
it's
much
not like
you try,
Jason, where
yeah,
there's no personality behind Jason.
There's no person that's ever gonna be Freddy Krueger.
It goes the same thing with like Pinhead.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why it was, because in all reality, the truth is the movie was all right, but that's just it. You can't get in the end. You just can't get over the fact that if you're older and you've never seen. I mean, if you're older and you've seen all those what's called Nightmare on Elm Street, you're not going to get past the fact that it's not Robert Englund.
Yeah.
And it's not going to feel the same. The dude did a decent job for him not being Robert Englund. But
yeah, the guy that plays him is a good actor.
Yeah, but that's the only problem. He's not Robert Englund.
He was in Watchmen. He was.
No, he was Koshak.
Yeah.
And but that's the problem with the movie. It's not Robert Englund. And if you're not going to have Robert Englund, or you're not going to be able to make Nightmare on Elm Street. This is what it comes down to. Franchise dead, man.
Yeah.
Well, double dead now that what's his name? Dead too. Wes Craven. Why am I laughing about that? I'm a horrible man. No, but yeah, that's why. I mean, in all reality, the movie's okay.
Yeah.
That's why I said my line where usually it's a rip, but honestly, it is true. If you have nothing else to watch, then by all means, then watch Nightmare on Elm Street, then remake. But if there is something else to watch, or if you have something to do, go do that.
Yeah, I didn't watch the new Friday 13th, but you kind of told me about it already.
Yeah,
in the last
that
podcast.
one sucked balls.
The previous one.
Yeah, the new Friday sucked balls. It's it's like getting anal raped.
Moist. You gotta keep it moist.
What else have you watched?
I'm trying to remember what's come out recently. I don't really watch any of like the scare ones. Like I've seen Conjuring. I kind of made fun of that the whole time.
Yeah,
because my wife wanted to watch that.
I hate jump scares.
I was making fun of it the whole time.
There's such a cheap way of getting
That's all the possession movies are nowadays.
I mean, the problem is like once you've seen one, you really don't need to see the other ones because I can nail it when it's going to happen now.
Yeah. Possession movies all have the same flow anyway, man.
Yeah.
We could thank movies like the freaking The Grudge and The Ring for that kind of for that. But even then, those were like half decent.
Well, especially like the originals, like the Japanese.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. The Japanese versions are awesome.
I've never seen the Japanese ones.
Because you watch those and you watch the American version, and you're like, oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've been told. Like, I need to watch the Japanese versions of The Grudge and The Ring.
You'd have a lot more respect for that genre, at least those two movies.
Yeah, but this is it, man.
Yeah.
You just said it right there. They should stop at those two movies,
yeah.
and not try to bank on the popularity of those two movies. That's the problem with it.
Well, now Japan has like a Ring versus The Grudge.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they did like they did like the Freddy vs. Jason version.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
I never seen that.
And that's another thing. They did Freddy vs. Jason. The original, we're going to do Pinhead versus Ash.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The only thing I ever heard about Pinhead is they were going to try and put him in the mix with Freddy and Jason as well.
Well, yeah. Then they were going to do Ash versus Pinhead at one time.
That would have been tight.
Great.
But you know what? It would have been interesting. I don't know. Because I mean, when you got one franchise,
Pinhead,
you have one franchise where it's like it's a gag,
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Pinhead, the Hellraiser movies were never really. There's no comedy element in there, so I don't know. That would have been interesting to watch because I don't know how it would have worked.
Well, that's why I wouldn't mind if they did Ash versus Freddy versus Jason.
Right.
Because then you at least have Freddy and Ash to bounce off each other.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe we should move this elsewhere now because it's starting to get loud in here.
Yeah.
Right. So,
we'll be back.
Bitches.
Alright, welcome back.
Spit the hot fire.
We have left Culver's. They kicked us out of no longer our sponsor.
The hell with them. Treacherous fiends.
So now we have no sponsors. So any sponsors out there,
jump on us.
Please.
All those uppity Christians can suck my nuts.
Is Culver's Christian?
Well, there's a lot of like churchgoers that go to that place.
Oh. Well, I know like Chick-fil-A is. Chick-fil-A is really bad. Yeah, Chick-fil-A is like they're like.
Well, we already know that because they tried to ban gays from their establishment.
And they're not open on Sundays.
For real? I never knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not open on Sundays.
Then why do they serve me?
That's a good question. I don't know if they know you're the Antichrist.
They probably got some pagans working there during Sundays.
I guess so, man.
You only have 2 people working on Sundays. That's your punishment for not being a churchgoer. Chick-fil-A, convert or work Sundays.
That's a new motto.
And I'm going to hell for that one.
I'll be with you. Actually, I won't be. He still has a restraining order against me.
We're talking about when all 3 of us die, we're taking over hell.
Which is bullshit because he still owes
you're gonna
just 50 now.
You're gonna bitch slap the devil. You're gonna bitch slap the devil. I'm gonna rock bottom him, give him a rock bottom, and Buddha over here is gonna fucking give him a leg drop, or even you know what? I bet you Buddha would give him a moonsault.
I was gonna do a belly drop, but okay.
I'd like to see you do a moonsault actually.
Me too.
Look at that.
I don't know, man. I've seen some pretty big guys doing fucking moonsaults in my time. I know somebody made.
No, you old.
I know somebody was making jokes. They're all like, "Randy, you should do a moonsault." I'm like, "No, no."
Randy will stay afloat the rest of it. Thank you.
Yeah.
No acrobatics for me, thank you.
I don't want to blow out my knee.
Right.
To be honest, that's the only time. That's the only reason why I never was very I don't want to say athletic, but agile.
Yeah.
Because I was always afraid I was going to blow out something. Aerodynamic.
Yeah, that word.
I was not Rey Mysterio. Well, I mean, look at Rey Mysterio, man. He has all kinds of fucking
he has 2 knee surgery. I mean, both knees are bad now.
He's got
multiple knee surgeries.
He's got 2 bionic knees and he's got 2 knee braces. I mean, shit. Look at Austin. Austin was barely, was an aerial worker, and his knees are all blown out.
Right.
And that was until Owen Hart dropped him on his head.
Bum, bum,
dum, dum, dum.
Yeah. And there we go. That should be a segment. Every lady, all the ladies that are listening to this podcast, put your speaker onto the floor and listen as Sideways makes love to you through the power of podcasting. You must turn your bass all the way up and set your treble very, very low.
What if we all do it and maybe then
that'd be awesome as fuck. Can y'all make that noise too? I'm pretty disappointed. Yeah,
let me try.
The fucking listeners are gonna hate us.
We sound like Tibetan monks in meditation. Oh.
Yeah, but that was an original joke from me. I got that from Private Parts.
Whatever.
Movie. I wonder if Howard Stern actually really did that.
What?
Have you ever watched Private Parts?
The Howard Stern.
The Howard Stern movie.
I've only saw it once.
Well, there was a segment on there where one day where he had a chick call in, and he was all like, we're gonna have sex over the radio, and he was telling her to lay her speaker face up, and then set the treble to this level, the bass, and then have everything all set up, and then he tells her to straddle it, sit on it, spread eagle and shit, and he starts making all these weird noises, and she starts getting off and starts orgasming on the air, and he got in a bunch of shit for it. I wonder if he actually did that, or if that was just part of the movie.
I don't know.
Could you Google it?
I could.
But why?
But I'm not going to.
I'll try, but I know my phone sucks out here. Yeah, actually, yeah. Fuck it. That's Roman. I ain't even gonna try.
Yeah. The hell with you, Howard Stern.
Fuck you, Sprint.
We're better than you anyway.
That's right. We're gonna take
that,
over.
I say that on like a day. I say that every time I'm on podcast. Fuck Sprint. I think I've said.
Well, we know who's not gonna be our sponsor anytime soon.
Well, maybe if their phone
that.
service didn't
That's
fucking
true.
suck.
But my Metro PCS, however.
Yeah, I think I might as well go to that now.
Wow. Prime service anywhere I go.
got
$40 a
T-Mobile.
month,
Yeah.
and you get better service than somebody that's paying almost $300 for 4 different lines. It's like Jesus Christ. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I just moistened my pants. I don't care.
This because I was talking about this before you got here anyway. And it's more nerd crap. Who cares? So like I commented on like a Marvel Universe page thing last night. And it was like the thing was why can't I remember it now? Now I'm having a fucking brain fart. Like when you got here, when I told you the status was what's it called? Assemble a team that could beat.
Oh wait, yeah, I read that. I read
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read that earlier.
Dude, so you read it?
No, I didn't read the comments, but I saw the post. Well, I saw something.
I mentioned it. I think.
No, I saw something you posted, and you're like, "Why the fuck did I even put that on there?"
No, yeah, because I mentioned it in the IM. Oh,
Yep.
I mentioned it in the IM, in the group IM when we were talking about getting together today. Well, what's it called? What I told Buddha was like, I commented a couple more of the times, and then this one dude like started IMing me, like just hating on me. Like, this is going off, not like fanboy, you just went like psychotic on me. You started giving me death threats and talking shit on me and stuff. I was like, man, dude, chill the hell out. All because I mentioned, like, Spawn. No one else would be needed.
And
I love the Hulk, you know that, man.
And that was at that time that Sideways just shit on every fanboy. I've noticed that, like, especially like in a lot of like nerdom, dude. Nobody wants to give Spawn any credit.
Nah. I'm gonna go kill that fan real quick.
All
Hold
right.
on.
Alright.
But nah, yeah.
Oh, we'll wait for him to come back.
In the meantime, we'll play some music for you.
Get back together. Please, Taylor.
Get back together. Oh! Anyway, I had to jump in on that one.
Well, like, I've noticed that like people like shit on Spawn so hard.
Exactly, man. They want to hate on Spawn because, and then they always talk about the early in the comic books with Spawn. All he used is guns and stuff like that. It's like, dude, if you continued reading on, Spawn turned into a fucking god, basically.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they even covered that in the Death Battle.
Yeah.
They covered, to be honest, Death Battle did a really, really good job of researching when they did the whole Kratos versus Spawn.
Yeah.
And at the end, I mean, yeah, I was kind of like, I had my moment of fanboyism because, I mean, I'm more of a God of War fan than I am Spawn. I mean, but I still respect Spawn.
Right.
But when they broke it down, and I'm like, well, I can't argue that.
Yeah.
I mean, they basically pulled it down to, his suit works on sin.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
fucking Kratos is covered
Walking in
from
sin.
head to toe in the death, the ashes of his own fucking people.
Yeah. Well, basically, what's it called? It's not so much that his powers work on sin; they amplify on sin.
Yeah.
So I mean, like he would have those powers even if he'd have his powers even if he went up against like somebody like a golden boy like Superman, but they would amplify on the amount of sins that whoever
if DC never copped out on Superman, I could see Spawn killing Superman.
Yeah.
Spawn could kill Superman.
Yeah. I mean, like even in God, I mean, like what's it called? Like even on the newer, more amped Superman. I mean, I don't think it'd be a fucking battle. I think that'd be the only fight where I could be like, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Where it'd be a close. I could see Spawn winning still because, well, that's just me being a Spawn fanboy. Yeah. But like that one right there, and I'm talking about the basically godlike Superman and shit like that. I could see that'd be a hard ass. That'd be like the only fight that I could see that'd be really honestly
truly challenging.
Well, I'm even looking at it from a bias standpoint. I mean,
Yeah.
I kind of don't.